Good morning to you guys. Welcome to the channel of Eagle Express. Whoever's been watching, thank you for coming back. Whoever's new at this channel, my name's Andre. I welcome you guys. This channel is all about expediting freight. It's about work that I do. It's about recruiting you guys if you guys want to do the same thing. If you guys want to join the family, you are welcome to. Email address will be in the description, so I welcome anybody who has their own van and wants to be an owner-operator and make really good money doing this job, traveling all over 48 states. Me, myself, everybody knows who watches, I travel locally because I don't want to go too far. I have other sources of income as well, so I don't have to be out and about all the time. But 99% of the time, if you want to make great money, you got to be prepared to go long haul with this for a few weeks at a time. So let's get to it. Weather in Washington State today, it is November 22nd. Weather's awesome. It's very sunny, beautiful, so on and so forth. I changed the oil on the weekend last week on the van, so I'm ready to roll. I still need to stop somewhere where I fill up and check the level, but besides that, we're good to go. I checked the weather in the mountains. There is slushy snow over there in Snoqualmie. That's the Seattle Pass. I didn't check Montana Pass, but I still have all day to get there. I'll be driving that Montana one around somewhere around midnight, actually, my time. So that's how long it's going to take me to get there. No point to check on it now. It's going to change probably. Anyways. But so far, beautiful. 40 degrees outside, very sunny. Awesome weather for this time of the year. We're grateful. Thanksgiving's coming up. Got a lot to be thankful. Thankful for you guys, that you guys watch this channel. Thankful for your comments. For the people that are requesting applications for this job. So on and so forth. Eagle Express will be glad to have you guys on board if you want to be an owner-operator and drive with us. So anybody who wants to be part of the family, I welcome you guys ahead of time. Let's make some money together. So far, I'm still doing this load, even though every time I say it might be my last time, but wife has not had a baby yet, so we're still in the works of that. So I'm still going. I mean, worst case scenario, I do have two other people that can cover for me. If I bring the load, say even if she goes to labor today, I got people in Seattle that can bring it to Washington, and then I got people from Spokane that can take it to delivery. So I'm not worried about that. It's just me getting home on time. That's the part. But so far, so good. We're okay. And we're due any day, guys, so fingers crossed that it doesn't happen while I'm gone. But, you know, usually my wife's labors, they're not that fast. They're not, you know, in and out or a few hours long. They're usually longer. I hope she's going to do great. I hope it's not going to be taking her too long and so on and so forth. But from our past experience, that's how it's been. And that's why I feel a little bit more comfortable, you know, going out now. And if, like I said, if I do need to be back tonight, worst case scenario, by 9 p.m., I could be back home. So we will be okay. Let's roll. Folks, I'm at Safeway gas station in Cle Elum. It is exit 84 off of I-90, so if you're going to Seattle from Seattle, this is your best place to go fill up. Currently, November 22nd, 358 diesel here, and with my discount, I got a 308 price, which is pretty nice. So I know I don't have to fill up the whole thing, but I've got about half a tank to fill up. And we're gonna fill this thing up right now. So they have these electronic speed limit signs slash whatever they want signs, but anyways, they got electronic speed limit signs here. If today they decide to do 55 miles an hour because of snow, you're gonna do 55. If the weather's real bad, they can turn on 35, so they can regulate anywhere from 75 miles an hour all the way down to whatever they want, because that's what it is out here. It's bad weather a lot of times. So long story short, today's speed limit was 60. I'm cruising 75. I get to a car hauler and I pass him. When I'm halfway passing him, I notice that coming up on the right hand side, there is a cop sitting there on an on-ramp. So I hurry up, brake, and before passing him, well, after passing him, I guess, after passing him, the cop, not the car hauler, it was a three vehicle car hauler. During that time, I already get right behind him and I noticed that the cop takes off after me. So I get ready, I put on my seatbelt, as everybody should wear. I always put it on before I get pulled over, just that way it can save me another $100-something. I get ready, I'm doing slow, 60 miles an hour. You can do about 65, but I'm doing 60. You know, I'm driving super slow, and he gets in the left lane. Everybody all obviously gets out of the left lane, goes into the right lane. So he passes everybody in the left and gets right behind me in the right-hand lane. And so once he's in the right-hand lane, he's right behind me, and long story short, I start passing. Dispatch called, had to answer that call. So anyways, he got behind me, he was following me for a little while. We got down to 60 miles an hour, and I thought, well, you know, if he's gonna pull me over, he's gonna pull me over no matter what. So I got in the left lane, start passing the guy that's the car hauler, and that's exactly who he was after, is the car hauler. I guess he was going faster than needed to be, or I don't know what the deal was, but anyways, he pulled him over instead of me. I got in the left lane and started going faster, and he got behind him, because obviously he was right behind me, so he pulled him over right away. Hopefully he's going to be okay. By the vehicles, it looked like he was overweight, because he had like 2 pickup trucks on the ends and a decent sized SUV in the front. So my guess says he was overweight. But, you know, what do I know? I'm not a car hauler. Hopefully he's going to be all right. And we're going to keep on going. There's a little bit of snow, as you guys saw up in the peaks. Just spoke to the wife too. She said that tonight they're forecasting snow for Spokane. So we'll see what's going on in Spokane tonight as I'll be coming through home. I got this pass to deal with, and then I got the lookout pass to deal with in Montana. I should have been there about 35 minutes ago. It's been a slow going. They have this insane traffic in Tacoma area and all the way to here, and it's just finally now we started moving somewhat faster. Speed limit 60. We're right now, just like literally a minute ago, we started moving. So it's been slow going, very slow going. I lost like 35 minutes and I'm still not there yet. So in the end, it's going to be like a good, who knows, 45 minutes or almost an hour I'm going to lose until I get there, which sucks because, I mean, I did leave on time from home. Should have been here by 4, but with unpredictable traffic, that's what you get. The other part is broker, for some reason, couldn't find the pickup number. Finally found it before I got there, thank God. Otherwise, they would have not loaded me. There's another girl that was there before, the one that's checking drivers in now. She knew exactly what we were picking up. She knew me. This one, she doesn't know anything. Doesn't want to know anything. All she needs to know is the pickup number, the order number, and that's it. Only then she could look up the freight. Besides that, she cannot look it up in any way, supposedly. And I just received it finally because I didn't want it to lay over. I didn't want to lose time and all that kind of stuff. So finally, they just literally a few minutes ago sent me the pickup numbers, the order numbers. So thank God I can go check in. They can find it, hopefully. Supposedly snow in the mountain. Supposedly snow at home tonight. Probably snow in Lookout Pass and all that kind of good stuff. So I've got a fun drive ahead of me. I still have coffee from home that I haven't really drank. I've got a Bang. I'll pick up some more Bang if I need to. We'll get it done. If needed to be, I'll get a 5-hour energy. Pick one of those up. That'll help me for like 2 hours. Usually that's what all they're good for. It says 5, but come to find out, it's probably like 2 hours maximum, depending on how tired you are. If you're doing like, 24-hour transit, non-stop driving, then maybe it'll last you even an hour if you're close to that crazy driving time. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's find out if my stuff is ready. That's it, guys. I've got it strapped in. Sorry I don't have my lights on, but it's in here. That's my bed, that's the boxes. Got it going all the way to the door. So these are 2 pallets, and that's how I did it. Last time it was just 2 boxes. This time it's 2 pallets. Usually it's just 1 pallet, not even a full one, but today that's what we ended up with. And guess what? Somehow miraculously, not even sure how, but my fan works all of a sudden now. The fan for the heater started working. So no more fogging of the window when I'm standing still. Because even if it doesn't work when you're driving, you can still blow warm air in, or cold, whatever you want to do, whatever you want it to blow. But yeah, kind of happy about that, but I think it's on its last couple days or last few hours, I don't know. Usually it's not supposed to be doing that way. It's not supposed to be turning on and off when it feels like it. It's under my command, not its own. I'll throw in the address. It's always in there. All I gotta do is punch it in. Where to, recent, and oops, not that one. Let's try recent. It's this one, Crestline Avenue. It says it's 400 miles, but it's air miles. It's not that much. It's more than that. And I don't know why it's like 40. Oh, that's why. It's 45. I was wearing a sweater. Now all of a sudden I'm all soaked with my own sweat from loading those boxes and hurrying up super fast. 550 miles. ETA is 3:07 a.m. I wonder if I can make up that time. I'm full with fuel, so, well, actually not full, but 2 bars down. I'm going to fill up at state line. At the state line of Washington and Idaho, that's where I'm going to fill up. That's where the cheapest fuel is. And then that'll last me there and last me all the way back. And I'll fill up over there again tomorrow morning. That's the plan. That's how we do it. 550 miles, nighttime driving. Let's get it done. 3 a.m. ETA. That means 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, roughly 4 to 5 hours worth of sleep, depending on how much time I'm going to lose now in traffic, which I'm sure I'm going to lose some. So what I'm considering, I never think of the best when it's like this. I always think of the worst. So worst case scenario, I'm going to have 4 hours of sleep and then turn around and go back home. That's how you make the money, guys. If you want to do it, if you want to join the team, like I said, email address will be in the description. Go ahead and email. We'll get you a application, setup packet, and whatnot. And you guys can start making good money doing this style of work in a cargo van. Biggest cargo. A lot of people still to this day, they're asking me, what kind of cargo van? What kind of cargo van? Guys, the biggest, the longest, and the tallest that you can get. So whatever the Mercedes makes, the longest and the tallest. Whatever the Ford Transit makes, the longest and the tallest. Whatever that ProMaster, the Ram ProMaster makes, that longest and the tallest model that they make. That's the vehicle you want to have. So don't ask me any more of those silly questions. Which van's going to work, which one's not. Those are the only 3 vans that are going to work in this business. Everything else does not work because it's way too small. So either Mercedes or Freightliner, 170 wheelbase or 170 extended, Ford Transit T20, T250 or T350, the longest and the tallest, which is 159 inches long of cargo space inside. Only buy the extended versions of any of those vehicles. If you're not buying the extended version, you're going to be suffering. So only extended, people. Please, only extended. Then the ProMaster, same thing. If you buy the ProMaster, buy the high roof extended. Don't settle for anything less. Last week when I was here Monday night, this is the same gas station. This thing was flying all over the place. But it held up. It's still here. The lower part right there is all opened up and ripped out, but besides that, it's pretty good. Whoever built this thing did a good job. Empty and headed home. This time, yeah, it took actually a while for me to get unloaded, probably a good half an hour or somewhere around there, because it was a lot of stuff. Way more stuff than usual. It's like double, and the pallets were tall. Well, I'd say it's, you know, it's double. It's double the usual. And when I called the gentleman to get a signature, he came out and kind of laughed at last time. You know, he kind of laughed at last time was nothing, and I'm like, yeah, I saw us here last time. It's still sitting there, you know. And then he's like laughing. He's like, yeah, you only brought me 2 boxes. I'm like, well, I got loaded with what they gave me. I gave them an order number, which is their order number, and that's what they gave me, and that's it. So I don't know. Totally not my fault, but we kind of laughed. I told him it was even embarrassing for me to carry those 2 boxes here. But I said the pay was good, so I couldn't refuse. Why would I refuse if my pay is the same and I still got to come here? Even if it was 1 box. Even if it was an envelope, I would have still came here. So, no hard feelings, but that's just how it is. And the weather is, this is the weather, guys. Look at that. There's snow in some areas, so it did snow here recently, past the time I was here. I was up on the hill over there where that nursing home is. It's an elite place, actually. Across the, I don't know if it's together or not with the other one, but across the street from the one where I unload, and it seems like it's all linked together. They got some, I don't know how much it costs, but I'm sure very unaffordable for a lot of people. They're pretty elite. They've got all kinds of things there. And the buildings are cool, and inside the buildings it looks really nice. You know, you see there is snow here. And I was up on the mountain just a little higher, so there was a little more snow than this over up there. I'm debating whether I should get fresh coffee or drink the cold one that I got from home. Yesterday when I was leaving, I made myself a cup. I got maybe a quarter of it sipped on, and the rest is still in there. So I think I'm gonna finish this one up and then pick some up in St. Regis, some fresh coffee. That's an idea. We'll do cold for now, and then the other one for later. Ooh, I forgot to turn off my heater back there. So it was all night long. All night long, it was like, it wasn't even freezing here. So I was warm, but I passed out right away, you know. And last night was the only night. Last night was the only night where I actually wasn't falling asleep while driving. So I'll answer this call, get back to the video here in a second. Dispatch calling. Trying to tell you guys that last night, it was like one of the first nights ever. I don't know why. And the previous night before, I woke up at 4 o'clock, then drove 300 miles to go pick up the load. Took me a long time. The traffic was bad, so I lost an hour. Should have gotten loaded like around 5. Didn't work out. So long story short, I still made it to the delivery, you know, by 3 a.m. But I ended up not being as tired as I was normally. Like normally I'd be really tired, you know, and for some reason yesterday wasn't the day for that. It was kind of bizarre. Not sure why, but it was one of those days that's never happened to me before. And I came to the parking lot and I was like, man, it's gonna be kind of hard to fall asleep. But as soon as I put it in park, and it was my, you know, same place I always park, same parking lot, same parking spot. As soon as I put it in park, it all came back to me. It started feeling so good, you know, and it felt like literally as soon as I put my head on the pillow within the, I don't know, minute, maybe not even a minute, I was already passed out. So I guess I was tired, but my body wasn't feeling it, or my brain didn't know. You know, one of those days. One of those days, one of those things. Well, it's still beautiful here. I love the route here. I love the road. As long as I'm not dealing with the ice and snow, it's all good. Fence, look at that fence. Bicycle fence. Lookout Pass, snowing here again. It was worse before we were getting up here, but over here they like to treat it really good. That way, you know, they're saving people from the chains required and all that kind of stuff. Who knows how long it'll last, but this is what it is. It was worse when I was down below. And even on the bridges, it was icy, especially the ones with the turns. The bridge with the turn, yeah. Those guys were a little bit hairy at spots. But it's okay. It's all right. No, I see Idaho didn't really treat their roads that great. Yeah. I mean, they put some stuff down probably at night, but right now this, maybe to you guys it looks bare, but it's not as bare as it looks on camera. It's not bare pavement at all. It's not just wet, it's slush. So we're gonna take it easy. Taking it easy gets you home alive, people. The closer I'm getting to home, the worse the weather is getting. Should be getting better. We should be getting from the mountains into the better weather, but apparently not. People are already in ditches. People are already spun out. These guys right here are in traffic, apparently. So I don't know. Not gonna be a hero today, I know that. I'm just gonna take it easy and get home safe. It was a little worse, or not a little worse, but it was all white before I picked up the camera. That's why I grabbed it. They must have put some de-icer down over here that helps out. Just maybe like 3 minutes back, it was pretty bad. It was all white, and instead of this, now it's kind of snow, but up there it was like snow with freezing rain together. So it pretty slippery. Just picked up some shocks. These are from a 3500, which will be awesome for me. Be a little stiffer, better for the back anyways. So we'll be putting these suckers on sometime in the very near future. Because I know my left one, driver's side's already making a little noise, and it needs to be replaced, so we'll get it replaced. I know I've said thanks for watching. I know I said, you know, catch you on the next one probably and all that. But now this is final. Now this is finally final, I guess. I'm gonna go head home, unload the shocks over there, leave them at home, shower, and head out to Portland area for my next load. While I was en route to go pick up the shocks, I picked up a load. I'll explain everything to you guys in the next video, so stay tuned for the next one. We'll travel together to Portland and then to Bellevue on the next load. Usually I don't know before I end diesel available. Okay, let's go get diesel available here. Usually I don't know what my next load is unless it's something ahead of time, and that's very rare. But this time I got the thing myself, so I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what I give them as an ETA. I know everything. So we'll get it done. And you guys stay blessed, stay healthy. You know, winter time is out there. Be careful with your driving habits. Leave lots of room for people that are in front of you, and for yourself to be able to stop in the slippery rural conditions. Careful with the wind. Careful driving through Wyoming. God bless you guys. Catch you in the next one.